Welcome to the Cowbell Kingdom postgame show. I am James Ham on the floor of Sleep Train Arena, where the Sacramento Kings fall 115 to 106 to the Phoenix Suns. The Kings are now 12-17 on season. They have lost 6 of their last 7, 11 of 14. No DeMarcus Cousins again tonight. He had a stomach issue, the stomach flu, which wiped him out of this game. And so the Kings tried to play Suns basketball. A big mistake. The Kings are not yet equipped to do this fast-paced offense that they're trying to do. Either way, the Kings were going to have a long night. This is a bad matchup team for them, whether DeMarcus Cousins is here or not. Darren Collison leads the Kings with 19 points, but only 2 assists. He did a solid job. He had 4 3-pointers, which is a career high for him. Sort of mediocre to solid game for Collison. Again, Derek Williams has a breakout game off the bench, 16 points, 7 of 9 shooting, 5 rebounds. Derek Williams is built for this style of offense. On the defensive end, no one's playing any defense for the Kings, so it doesn't really matter what Williams can do on that side. But he loves to get out and run. He's actually improved greatly as a shooter. We've seen it both mid-range and three-pointers. And he really has an ability to get up in the lane and do some damage. Outside of that, Reggie Evans filled in admirably for DeMarcus Cousins. He finishes with 11 points, 16 rebounds. The guy is a rebounding machine. Problem is, you never want Reggie Evans going 5 of 13 from the field. That's just too many field goal attempts for Reggie Evans. Tonight he got blocked by Alex Len a couple of times. The Kings actually ended up getting blocked 11 times overall. Len and Plumlee both had 5 blocks tonight against the Kings. Not a good look there. Carl Landry, another guy who got blocked a bunch of times. Rudy Gay finishes with 16 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. The Kings need more from Rudy Gay without DeMarcus Cousins in the lineup. Something that he knows, a lot of these guys are running out of energy. They are gassed. And, it's holiday week. A lot of things going on for the Kings.
As we want to increase our pace, they're used to playing at that pace, and they're a little better than we are at this juncture. They shoot the ball early. They shoot it frequently. They attack the basket with their 3 guards out there at times. So I thought we were gassed a little bit there for stretches in the game. We were trying to go up and down with them. And that's the trappings of playing against a team that play at their pace. They kind of lower you into playing how they play. And we fell for it a little bit tonight.
Carl Landry finishes with 12 points, 8 rebounds, and only 15 minutes. Omri Caspi kicks in 11. The Kings had 7 players in double figures tonight. Ben McLemore with 13. Not a great shooting night out of Ben McLemore either. But this was a track meet, and you don't want to get into a track meet against a team that knows how to run you off the floor. And that is exactly what the Kings did. They fell into a trap, and they got burnt by the Phoenix Suns. Let's get to our 3 things for the game. First up, slowing the break. The Suns are second in the league in fast break points. Tonight, the Kings didn't slow them at all. They ended up yielding 25 points on the fast break to Phoenix. Anytime you do that, you're going to lose. That's just the way it goes. The Kings ended up scoring 21 points themselves on the break, which is a nice number. But Phoenix loves to get out and run. That's what we saw all night long. The Kings wouldn't stop the ball, couldn't stop the ball. They never really did a good job at all on the break. Second point, no charity. This is actually an interesting stat. The Kings held Phoenix to just 9 of 12 from the line. Phoenix doesn't typically get to the line a lot, but only 12 free throws is a pretty alarmingly low number. They did bomb away a lot of three-pointers. They did get a lot of fast breaks. They did score 115 points. Let's get to that second point, no charity. The Sacramento Kings held Phoenix to just 12 free throw attempts tonight. They go 9 of 12 from the line. The Kings actually shoot exactly twice as many, 17 of 24 from the stripe for the Kings. The Kings are an aggressive team. Phoenix likes to play on the perimeter. They like to get out and run on the break. Neither of those usually lead to a lot of three-point attempts, so that's why that number is so skewed. Lastly, the third point tonight is Isaiah Thomas, the revenge of Isaiah. And Isaiah did get his revenge tonight. He ends up scoring 17 points. He doesn't have great shooting numbers, but 17 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds in 29 minutes. He also scores 9 points in the fourth quarter. He got some boos from the Sacramento crowd when he was lighting the Kings up in the fourth quarter and running by their bench. Kings fans weren't too happy. They were when he came on the court before the game. This is one of those homecoming games that I think Sacramento Kings fans didn't want to see. They love Isaiah Thomas. They hate seeing him burn them. but tonight he was pretty solid for the Phoenix Suns. Our MVP of tonight's game, Marcus Morris of the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 20 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, shoots 6 of 7 from behind the arc. He was a difference in this game. He kept firing away rapid-fire shots. The Kings couldn't even get a hand in his face, and burying everything he touched. Again, they go 14 of 33 from behind the arc, have a very impressive night against the Kings. Anytime you can shoot that many three-pointers and have an efficient three-point field goal percentage, you're going to have a good chance of winning. All right, so the Sacramento Kings will be back here at Sleep Train Arena tomorrow night against the New York Knicks. The Knicks are another struggling team. Kings need to get right back on the horse, though. They have a chance. The next 5 games are completely winnable. A game here against the Knicks, but then 4 road games against, again, beatable teams, a lot of Eastern Conference play. We'll see how they fare. They have not been playing well at all. Again, they've lost 6 out of 7, 11 out of 14. They need to snap out of this funk. DeMarcus Cousins is probably going to play tomorrow night. He was questionable tonight, and I had heard even early, around 5 o'clock, that he was about an 80% chance of playing. He couldn't go. We found out pretty quickly that he wasn't feeling good enough to play. The Kings need him back. They need Ramon Sessions back as well. Tomorrow, I doubt Ryan Hollins will be in uniform. He does have some personal issues to take care of, and he will not be with the team if I'm not mistaken. So, I am James Ham. You've been watching the Cowbell Kingdom postgame show. Thanks for tuning in.